Okay, so I have 3 tips that I want to share with you that's going to help you be a better on air personality. And this is my first one is the most important one. So if you don't hear anything else I say, take we, they, y'all out your vocabulary right now. Because when you are on the radio, when you are speaking in media, whenever you have the mic talking to a group, understand the only words you want to use is you. You. You is very important because it is a connection that's bringing you directly to your viewer. And if you are saying we, y'all, them, everybody, how can I feel exclusive, included, or directly connected to you? I won't be able to. So make sure when you're talking, you say, I got some news for you. I need you to do this. I need you. Like you needs to be your word, not y'all, them, they, or any of them other ones, okay? Because all it does is help you lose a connection, and the whole goal is to be connected so that way I can trust you and then I can do what you tell me to do. Follow me? Okay. The next thing you want to do is make sure you alleviate all of your distractions. When I am in the radio station, it's always very hard to just focus where I am. Why? Because I got 2 phones, the internet's up, I'm on my chat, the phone lines are ringing. Let me tell you, if you're going to be a media, you better know how to multitask. But you want to make sure that the distractions of life is not in your way. As soon as I cross the threshold and come in, I don't care how my day was, how tired I am, I just put a smile on, and that smile makes everything sound better. It makes everything feel better. And guess what? The distractions of life are like out the window. So sometimes I even turn down the lights. I like set the mood of the room because it is important to make sure you concentrate on your show. If you don't concentrate, you can make the wrong decisions and you don't want to, because then the wrong thing may possibly play on air. You may go live at a time you don't want to be live, or something may be shared that you don't want to get shared. So you want to make sure, again, you are preparing yourself and you are concentrating and eliminating all distractions. Last but not least, listen to your show in real time. Whenever I do my show, after I hit my break, I go and hit the button so I can listen back. You want to make sure you listen to yourself. When I first started the radio, I didn't listen to myself because I hated the way I sounded. But let me just tell you this. You're never going to sound as good as you want to if you don't listen to yourself. You are your worst critic, right? So make sure you listen to you so that way you can do the things that you need to do. Me listening to myself made sure, like, this is the only reason I'm always smiling. Because I heard myself on the radio when I wasn't smiling. I heard myself on the radio when I walked in with those distractions, trying to figure out what bills I was going to pay, or that man I was arguing with, or whatever life was in my way, whatever that barrier was. I walked in the studio with it. And guess what? That sound's going to come out on the radio. But when I walk in there like, hey, what's going on? Guess what? That energy comes out. It resonates. And then that's why I get more listeners, more people call in, more people are inboxing, wanting shout outs and requests, because I'm giving that energy off. And that's what you want to do. So again, let's roll them through. You ready? Go back to the top. First thing you want to do is get intimate with your audience and use the word you. Don't be afraid to connect directly to them. Second thing, concentrate, alleviate all those distractions. I don't care if you need to take a shot. I don't care if you need to pray. Like, I always open my show, blessing my mic so I can make sure I say what God wants me to say, whoever it is, however, your mantra is going to be. Just make sure you're doing something to make sure when you walk in there, you're starting the show fresh and they're not getting that excess energy. And last but not least, make sure you listen to your show in real time. Listen to yourself, so you can know what changes you need to make. How can you be better, and critique yourself so that way you'll be able to grow. Now, these are just some tips that I have. I want to say thank you so much for trusting me with this demo of my show. I'm just trying to give you some tips to make sure that you are a better radio personality. You have a better show. And if you need any more tips, of course, you can always do a 101 virtual training with me, or we can do a 101 in-person training, all you have to do is log on to ebonyjmedia.com. I hope to see you next week.
Cut.